Mr. Balich and honored guests, good evening. I really appreciate having been invited out. I thank our union partners for organizing this event. I say union partners because essentially there are so many partners in education, and they're a very important part of it, and they've done a very good job representing their membership. I'm running for re-election as a trustee. I've been on the board for the past 18 years in this life, and essentially I think back as a former soldier in the Canadian Armed Forces and a former police officer. I find it very difficult to speak in generalities. It was very straightforward, and essentially I think that the main issues that should be concerning to all of us present is around student learning and achievement. And essentially, I think over the last 4 years, and I'm speaking from a personal standpoint, I've found it very challenging and frustrating as a trustee because I think in many respects the board lost its way with respect to the delivery of education and to ensuring that we create the kind of environment for students to excel. We only have to look. We're just within walking distance of two universities, major universities, and a community college. And if you look at the newspaper, I don't have to repeat what is in there as to with regard to student learning and achievement. We have a lot of work to do. One would think, again, from some of the stuff on social media, that this election is about sex education. In as much as it's an important issue, I do believe strongly that the government has made the right decision with respect to reviewing the curriculum. I think it's very, very important that all parents get an opportunity to weigh in. It didn't happen under the previous government. This is what I'm about in being straight. I'm sorry if I offend anyone by saying that, you know what, I see nothing wrong with involving parents. When we speak about parental engagement, it has to be true. And it hasn't been true for some time, and I'm hoping we can have further discussions on this. If I'm re-elected, student learning and achievement is what it's all about, and if we need supports for that, provide the supports. That should be our focus, and frontline educators should be our primary focus because they're the ones that are in front of the students. So whatever supports we can provide, all the other issues are peripheral issues for me. So I look forward to more discussion. Thank you.